The country spent a staggering 67 billion shillings to finance the 2017 general election and the repeat presidential contest. This cost, the highest in the country's electoral history, arguably ranks Kenya top among nations that hold the most expensive elections in the world. But as Francis Gachuri reports, the Auditor General has raised fundamental queries on the 2017 election expenses.
The August 2017 general election and the repeat presidential race in October cost you, the taxpayer, an arm and a leg, quite literally. Up to 67 billion shillings could have been spent in the two election cycles, the highest amount ever pumped into polls in Kenya's electoral history. The cost of conducting the August 2017 general election pegged at 55 billion shillings with a voter population of 19 million. The repeat presidential election in October 2017 that was largely boycotted by NASA supporters cost the taxpayer 12 billion shillings, with only 38% of the 19 million registered voters turning out to cast their ballots.
2017 average cost per voter is $25 per voter, which is one of the highest in the world. I was in Ghana the other day and they were complaining that the cost per voter is $12 and it's very high. We are the highest in the region. Of course, in Rwanda, they spend $1 per voter, although they don't have as much technology as we have.
That staggering cost of running a general election and a subsequent repeat presidential contest was a key talking point during the 2017 post-election evaluation report launch at KICC.
The cost of conducting election in Kenya is very, very expensive. I mean, 54 billion. And I'm sure if you look at other countries, and even our own country, that cost is very high.
Disagreements over the cost of conducting the 2017 polls split the Electoral Commission right in the middle, prompting the unceremonious exit of three commissioners, Conin Kadha, who was Chebukati's deputy, Margaret Mochanya, and Paul Kurgat, who chaired the Audit and Finance Committee in the Commission. Queries over the election billions also cost Ezra Chiloba his job at Anniversary Towers. The Public Accounts Committee in the National Assembly is currently combing through IEBC's books, and more heads could roll.
The men and women, accounting officers, who in one way or the other were involved adversely or mentioned adversely, then they must be ready to be held to account.
The bulk of the money spent in the 2017 polls went into purchase of biometric voter registration kits and election technology, ballot boxes and printing of ballot papers, logistics, hiring of personnel to conduct the polls, as well as allowances for thousands of security officers called in to man the exercise. But claims of exaggerated prices and wastage of public resources have dogged the 2017 electoral process, putting IEBC on the spot.
We want to make the IEBC a corrupt-free zone. Those who want to come to the commission to make money, they don't have space there in the commission anymore.
And the Kenyan taxpayers could be forced to dig deeper into their pockets in 2022, with IEBC disclosing that software licenses for the 45,000 election kits will have expired by then.
And the only way to retain them is ensure that they are properly stored, they are upgraded, and they are prepared for 2022. Now, without money to pay for licenses, without money to buy software, we cannot be able to reduce the cost of elections, because we shall be forced as a commission to buy new equipment or new gadgets.
With growing demands for prudent management of public resources, IEBC and other stakeholders in the electoral process will have to craft strategies that will yield cost-effective polls in 2022 and beyond. Francis Gachuri, Citizen TV.